What is up, everybody? This is mycophilia Sage checking in here, and I hope you guys are doing great. So basically, this video, I wanted to talk to you guys I wanted to demonstrate the difference in colonization speed between a regular grain jar for bulk, right, versus a TEK PF cake, a BRF cake, basically, right? So what are the differences? Okay, so if you're a beginner, maybe you're thinking, which one should I go with? I have a longer video that's coming up, basically comparing TEK to bulk. But I'm just going to do a quick rundown about one of the aspects that's very different, and that is time. Now with bulk, okay, so this was inoculated on the 14th, okay, and this was colonized 2 days ago, two or 3 days ago. So basically it was fully colonized in 10 days. And I inoculated this with clean agar, with clean culture, all of them with clean agar, right? So 10 days are fully colonized. But these guys were inoculated on the 23rd. So that's over a month ago. So it took over, and they're almost done colonizing. As you can see at 6 o'clock, there's just a little bit of BRF that's left that needs to be colonized, and then it's finally it. And this guy as well, this guy's basically pretty much fully colonized. There's just like a little spot there that needs to be done. But also this is on the 23rd, right? So that's basically wanted to show you guys. This took over a month. This took 10 days, basically. I also forgot to add, with the grain jars, you also need to take into account the time it takes for you to get clean culture on agar. So that includes transfer time, and that includes mycelium growing time to be fully colonized, which is fantastic. Wait, I'm just going to check the 27th. Okay, today's the 27th, so it was basically like 11 days it was fully colonized. And that's because you can shake it. So that is the difference, right? But then again, the thing is though, from here, now I have to put it to bulk, right? I got to mix it up with core, or I got to mix it up with poo in this case, right? So I had to pasteurize the poo as well. And then that's also an added risk factor, right, of colonizing that time, because it's going to be done in open air. Okay, so that's why you need to pasteurize it properly. But even then, there might be a chance that you fail. If you're doing with core though, and you got clean spawn, I wouldn't worry, right? Just core or CVG or whatever combination of those with just clean spawn, as long as the spawn is clean. And the thing is, everybody thinks that they have clean spawn until they don't, until they have some experience, right? So you got to watch out for that. But ultimately, these guys, once they're colonized, then they're good to go. That's it. There's no spawning to bulk or anything, because the bulk is already included in this mix in the form of vermiculite, if you could even call it that. But basically, yeah, that's what it's there for. It's for moisture. And if you're just doing core, like these guys to core, then basically you're just doing the same thing as the vermiculite, which is providing water. Yeah, basically, you know, it's a very quick video, but that's just what I wanted to show you guys. So that's the difference, one of the big differences between PF cakes and bulk. So ultimately the time frame is, I guess you could say, sort of similar in the sense that you got to now colonize this again and then let it consolidate and a couple days before it starts pinning. But this is actually more of a foolproof way, especially if you're going with syringes, especially if you don't know how clean they are. But if you have fresh syringes, you could have some pretty fast colonization. I think I've had like full colonization in 2 weeks using fresh syringes that I made. So, you know, this is actually from liquid inoculant, but this is like a realistic time frame, because it took like 5 to 7 days for the mycelium to start popping up. You know, it wasn't popping up in all the places that I injected it, the liquid inoculant, which is realistic with like vendor syringes and stuff. So what I'm going to be doing from now on today is I pasteurized 1 quart of composted manure. And what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be spawning one of these jars, probably this guy, because he looks the most colonized. And I'm going to be taking a bunch of jars like this, and I'm going to be spawning it to bulk inside there rather than like a shoebox. So that way I could have all sorts of different grows. So if one contamins, that's fine. I still got a bunch of others going. I'm going to leave these guys for a while, you know, see how this does a little bit, and move on from there. And then make adjustments and future experiments. If adjustments need to be made, I might spawn one of these to a shoebox, or maybe 2 of them. We'll see. So anyways, the main point now though is I just want to get some nice thick spore prints, or any spore prints. That'll be great. Yeah, that's basically it, guys. All right, mycophilia Sage, checking out.